I'll try to do my best in giving you a concise background of what really the issue is and historically what its moorings are. You see, Sharon, the unabated influx of illegal migrants from Bangladesh into Assam and the consequent perceptible change in the demographic pattern of the state, has been a matter of great concern, not just since, the general public has come to hear of it with the application of the NRC, but for a very long time, since the time of independence, and the reason is because it threatens to reduce the Assamese population, the Assamese people, to a minority in their own state, and this is something that has happened before in Bharat, as we know. So it's not something that is beyond our imagination. Now, illegal migration into Assam is the core issue, and it was the core issue behind the Assam students movement, which was one of the greatest students movements in the country.
Right.
It was also one of the prime contributory factors behind the outbreak of insurgency in the state. Yet, even though, Bharat has dealt with all of these issues and it has been in the consciousness of the government, unfortunately, till now, there hadn't been any tangible progress made in addressing these issues. Now, what happens is that there is a tendency to view illegal immigration as only, a regional matter, that it only affects Assam. But I think it's really important when we talk about illegal immigration, when we talk about NRC, one has to understand the wide-ranging implications that it has on the rest of the country and to all the other states, and this really is one of the major factors that undermines our national security today. And this has been a design of Greater East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, making very strategic inroads into Bharat via Assam. You see, you have to view it like you asked, and I hope I'm not taking too much of time, but it's such a complex issue. With the backdrop of the history of the partition, and what their future designs were. Of course, there's been migration into Assam on multiple levels. There
Right.
was during partition, even during when the British were in the region, they brought a lot of people from Bihar and other areas to work in tea gardens. But that is, in my opinion, that is not the population that one needs to be looking at in terms of it being an issue and it having implications on national security, for us. The issue that we should be looking at is the larger design historically that was there to
Right.
somehow make Assam a part of Bangladesh via demographic change. And this happened pre-independence as well, uh, uh, while we started moving towards democracy, the Muslim League came up with its demand for partition on the basis of religion. Now, during Sir Muhammad Sadullah's Muslim League ministry, a concerted effort was made to encourage the migration of Bengali Muslims into Assam, again for demographic change. So you see, we have to look at it in the context of history because this was not like a natural migration. This
Right.
was an effort. There was a viceroy called Lord Wavell who said that the chief political problem, is the desire of the Muslim ministers to increase this immigration into uncultivated government lands.
Right.
Under the slogan of "grow more food." But what they were really after was to grow their own population.
Right.
And you see, we have to understand that even during partition, when this demand was laid, um, there were, it was visualized that Pakistan would comprise of Muslim majority provinces in the west and Bang-e-Islam comprising of Bengal and Assam in the east. And there was a gentleman called Moinul Haq Chaudhry, the private secretary of Jinnah, who after independence became a minister in Assam. And he, even then at that point, told Jinnah that I will present Assam to you on a silver platter. So, these were, this was a design. This was a strategic design. There was an intention to have demographic change.
Right.
There's also an issue that Bangladesh is highly populated, cultivable land is decreasing day by day, Assam is rich in natural resources. All these reasons came together for these people to
Right.
sort of make this design. And from there, this illegal migration became an issue. And since then, one has been trying to find a solution for it.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.